Hello family, you're welcome again to my channel. If you would like to see how I make this delicious Efo Riro mewa, then keep on watching. I paired it with some semo and trust me, it was banging, delicious. So I start off with this Thailand fish. I like it for taste, for flavor. Soak it in hot water with a little bit of salt and debone it. I'll be using ugu leaves, or feel free to use any other vegetable. Grounded crayfish, dried stockfish or bangla fish, some dried prawns, deboned akpodo fish, goat meat, and cow beef. So I'll be using a mix of these peppers, tatashe, rodo, and shombo. That's red bell peppers, chili pepper, and scotch bonnet pepper. I'll be adding in some crushed ginger and garlic to build more flavor and because of the health benefits. So I'll go in now with the onions. It's been diced. And in this pot, we have our goat's meat and the cow beef. I'm adding in my seasoning, curry, and thyme. I'm going to add in a little bit of salt also into the pot. So we're going to allow the beef cook thoroughly to prevent any E. coli bacterial infection or even food poisoning. I'm going to give this a stir and cover it to boil. If you're still watching this video right now, thank you so much. Please give this video a thumbs up. Let's clean the ugu now. In a bowl, add in your ugu leaves and pour in water. Make sure the water is much, covering it. You're going to sprinkle in some salt. This allows the stone or the sand to go down. Just, shake it like this or press it in like this and give it like some 3 to 5 minutes for all the stone or sand to go down. You're just going to pick out this way from the top and leave everything that is at the base. You're going to repeat this, and trust me, when you try this, you're not going to have any sand. You're not going to chew stones in your vegetable. So our beef and goat meat is ready right now. I didn't use pomo in this video, but trust me, you can always add pomo. But because I already had the goat meat, I just felt there was no point. There's still some skin from the goat meat. So in a pot, add in your oil. If you don't like too much of oil, just reduce it a little bit. Allow it to just get hot. We're not trying to bleach it like we're making a fada. And add in your onions. You're going to allow these onions fry a little bit for like 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. And you're going to add in the next ingredient, which is our pepper. Say pepper mix. Yes, you're going to add in the pepper mix at this point. This pepper mix contains 60% tatashe, which is the red bell peppers, and 20% shombo, which is the chili pepper, and 20% scotch bonnet, which is popularly known here as rodo. We're going to give this a stir and allow it to fry for some minutes. Next is our iru. I've mentioned it earlier before in one of my videos. I don't like to fry my iru first. I don't know why, but I just don't like to fry it. So I add in some salt to taste and some seasoning powder. I find this easy. I really don't like to squeeze, but I think that was the last I had at home, so I just had to crush some more of the seasoning cubes. Yeah, so I'm just going to give this a stir. At this point, you don't want to go in too much with your seasoning and your salt because you want to check the taste so that it's not too salty. So I'm going in with my crayfish. This crayfish is a mix of crayfish and the prawns, dried prawns, the head from the dried prawns. I blended it all together. Trust me, just try it and you thank me later. So I have my pre-cooked stockfish. I added it first because I want it to get soft. Had it been I add pomo, I would have added the pomo first. So now I'm going to add in the boiled goat meat and my beef. Like I said, if you have pomo, go ahead and add it. If you have shaki, add it into it. If you have any other protein of your choice, you're going to add it into it apart from the fish. You see this vegetable soup I'm teaching you guys. If you are single, just prepare this one for your husband to be. He's going to propose immediately. So I just added in my dried prawns. I'll give it a little stir. I mean, even if you're married and you just want to impress your husband, prepare this vegetable soup for him. Or even if you just have guests, try this recipe. So I'm going to add in the stock. That's the beef and the goat meat stock. I'll give it a stir and allow it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. By now, the whole house should be filled with the aroma of this deliciousness. Trust me, If they don't perceive this soup you're about to make like 5 miles away from you, come back and type it in the comment section. So I'm going to add in the apodo fish. This fish, oh Lord, I won't say much. So now I'll add in the Thailand fish. Oops, this is delicious. Like, don't worry, I don't want to hype this soup too much. Just follow the recipe and promise me that you try this out. Promise me you'll try this out. If you're a business owner, try this recipe out. If you're a wife, if you're single, for yourself, I mean self-love, we need it. Give this a little stir, and because the sauce is already too thick, I'm going to loosen it up with a little bit of water. Just gonna add this, give it a stir, and cover the pot for some minutes. It's 2 minutes or 3 minutes. For this recipe, you can use efo tete, you can use efo shoko, you can use water leaf and ugu, you can use bitter leaf and ugu. Trust me, it works. So I'm adding in my ugu leaves. I'm going to give it a little stir. I still have some more. I'll give this a little stir first. Please, if you don't like too much water in your efo, reduce it a little bit. I think it's even better for you to reduce the water. So if you need more, then you add. So I'm just going to add in the next efo. So I'll give it a stir and allow it to cook for about 3 minutes because I don't want the vegetable to be too soft. See, fam, I tried to do a mukbang video, but trust me, I was already salivating. I couldn't wait. Take a look at this. I mean, it's not even ready yet, but it's giving what it's supposed to give. I quickly covered the pot and went ahead to prepare some semo because I plan to, dig in immediately. Please let me know in the comment section if you like this recipe. Our vegetable soup is ready, and I'm just going to quickly grab my plate and dish it so that I can, dig in. Man, I was too ashamed to just show you guys the way I ate this food. The way I devoured it. I'm a foodie for life. If you're a foodie, let me know in the comment section. Let's meet ourselves, please. This vegetable soup, this vegetable soup is everything and more. Trust me. In fact, I have no words to describe. I don't have the right words, trust me, to describe how delicious this vegetable soup is. If my dad was still alive and I dished this kind of food for him, he would take off his top and be like, Ife, comment just say, Okotoba fe, lucky. Please like this video and subscribe for more amazing videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.